Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name's Kirsten, this is where I art and craft, and today we have an ABCJLC with a hashtag in front of it. And we're on the letter N, and the prompts are napkin, here's some napkin, negative space in new, which is this new die, and a die cut will create some negative space, because I'll cut the die out of this, and name. So the first thing I want to do is relatively straightforward this time. First thing I want to do is I want to stick these two bits down so that looks like that's the tree, that bird, and then I'm going to use this birdie because it's about the right size and I can use the legs. Ta-da! The first thing I need to do is stick down. Now I'm going to put him on here, but I think I'm going to put him on here after I've done this. Well, at least I need to look at this. This is new, so I'm not 100% sure what the size of it is when I get it out, because I've not even had it out of the packet. This as, oh, is that a wee envelope? Oh, isn't that sweet? That's quite sweet actually. Well, there's an envelope for keeping. Oh, right. That's quite sweet. This is Rounded Fence 98287 from, is it Made in USA, the name of it? Memory Box Co. So it's from Memory Box. And I went online to look for something, not this, saw this and thought, ooh, that's nifty, I'll get that. See, I want this to be behind, I think I want it behind. It's going to be a fence behind the trees, but then, see, this is where it's going to be awkward because I don't really want it cut through the trees, do I? Should have thought about that. If it's behind the trees, I'm not sure if I've got enough with I don't know what I did with the rest of that then. I think I've got another one. I could get out another. See, that's no use because I'd need the actual tree then, wouldn't I? I wasn't thinking that through, was I? Because if I do this now, I can start at that one, so then it's only that one there that's going to, and we'll have that bit, and that bit. Oh, I've had a thought. Right, okay. We have got a bit of this tree that's going to be affected as well, haven't we? Do we take it that side then? It's a shame that you can't pick and choose which bits of, because this is obviously so that you can do it the whole length. Right. Let me think. Let me think. Do I try and match up these trunks and put another bit on top of it, or I can't simply use a different die because it wouldn't be a new one, and if I do that, it's going to cut the whole way through the die. So maybe all I do is, maybe I just, oh, I could just put a bit of the fence in there. That would work, wouldn't it? Why don't I just put it on there? So we're just going to put it on this bit here. Let's have that like that. So this is my new, it is also my negative space because I'm not, it's not the, this has gone and stuck itself down over there. It's not the, into that point. It's not the what's being cut out that's going to be used, it's what's been left behind that's being used. Oh, but it cuts out the whole of that. It doesn't. I wasn't thinking that through, was I? Okay, I did have a thought at one point, and that was I could put a bit of black paper and make it into black railings, and I can still do that, can't I? Where's my pokey tool? Because what I can do is I can put these bits of railings in. So oh, it's going to be a cracking bit of fencing though. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice die. Oh, I'm pleased with that. That's going to be lovely for fencing. Just put that in with my die cuts. They're already cut. Right, see what I can do now is I could stick that on there, then stick these in and get it back on. So let's do that. Let's put this back in its envelope just now, and I'll put it away properly later. Later being as soon as I finish doing this. I don't like leaving these things out because then they don't tend to get put away at all. Let's just put some glue down here to stick this bit of, oh, I've got a big bit of gunky coming off there. That's what happened. It caught on the thingy to what do you call it, because of the acted like teeth. It's creaching off a bit. Just wipe that off so it doesn't affect the, let's just stick this down on here. There we go. And then we need to stick these down. I think the easiest way to do these will just be, oh, I maybe want to, some of them I've got. Does that matter? Don't think it does really, does it? No. So let's put this one in here. This is a very good example of negative space, because these little squares, which aren't squares, they're rectangles, create the negative space which gives the fence, gives us the fence. It's a very good example. I've not like put that one over, just a wee bit more, move it a wee bit, but we'll still move a wee bit. Let's just get that in the right place. So this one's in the right place, that's it. Right, so we've got our napkin, we've got our new, which is our fence die, we've got our negative space, which is also our fence die. It's almost like the new bit was the tool I used. So if you're struggling with what to do new, if you've got a new tool, a new brush or something, a new, Jodi used a new paint, didn't she? Maybe it doesn't even need to be that. As I say, it could be maybe a new brush or a new, I don't know, whatever you've got new. new pair of scissors. Let's use something new. If you've got something new, if you haven't got something new, then just maybe you could even use the word new. Just trim this off. Go right there. No, still not quite trimmed right. See a bit of black there. There we go. Oh, that has worked so well as negative space, and I really like that bit of fence. It is a shame there isn't fence behind there, but maybe that's the only place the fence is. Let's put the birdie on. I think we can use the birdie's legs and the birdie works there. I'm just going to ink him up. There's the birdie. And we have napkin, new negative space, a name, and I've got this sheet of words. I was looking for my words the other day, and I found this sheet that I printed off and never used. I don't know. I was looking to see if there was a name beginning with N, and it's Nelly, and I don't think Nelly's that bird doesn't say Nelly to me. So this is Art House Whimsies, Old Fashioned Names, print 13. It's a freebie. So we're not going to use Nelly, but what might we use? Oh, Bertie. Bertie the bird. I quite like Bertie the bird. And I think we might use it on this one here. Let's use Bertie the bird. Oh, it's a shame that it wasn't a Norman or a Nora or something that would have been Bertie. I'm just feeling that's a bit it's a bit simple, isn't it? But sometimes, do you know what I'm going to stick this down, and then we're going to give it. We're going to splash it. We're going to get some ink out and put splash. I could put. See, it's already got snow of kind, hasn't it? Do we want more splashing on, because that's going to. Or do we want something else behind there? I really actually don't think I do want to put anything else. Let's just ink this up as well. Stick this down, and I think then I'll write the back, have another, turn it back over to the front again, and then I'll know whether I want to add something else or not once I've done that, because I won't have looked at it for a wee while. It's not quite what I thought it was going to be, because I was thinking of the fence the whole way along, and I think that's why I'm feeling this is a bit empty. But then when I put Bertie there, that kind of fills up that space up a bit, doesn't it? So let's put Bertie down. There we go. Let's write the back. A, B, C, J, L, C, N, napkin, name, new, negative space. Let's stamp it. Today is the 3rd. Let's have a look. I think we're just going to ink the edges and leave it as that, because I think to do anything else, it's a bit like actually Jodi was the same, wasn't she? Hers this time round. It was beautiful, but it was just done. I think she only used the napkins. I don't think she used anything other than napkins, did she? But it was beautiful, beautiful card. There is a tendency to overdo. There's also a tendency to underdo as well. My tendency was always to overdo, which is why my daughter calls me Bridget the Fidget whenever I'm doing anything. And I've learnt to well, I still fidget sometimes, but I've learnt to look and see why, and like just then look away, do something else. See, I'm now just putting this away just so I've got that extra wee moment of not looking at it, so that then I come back and look at it in a second. I can say yes, I'm quite happy with that. Let's take this, and we need to find N. That's W. That's R. It's starting to get quite nicely. Oh, that was a thicker one I made. This is the actual Zeus cards, but they're really quite thin, and I did make a couple of thicker ones if I was doing some kind of multimedia stuff. But that'll do for that one. Bye for now. Keep crafting. Thanks for watching.